this. There we go. I had been using this basically for like maybe 6 months, and it works great other than the fact that I have no ability to like swing it and move it. And it was blocking my keyboard and mouse and like the beacon mix and stuff whenever I'd reach my hand up to go grab stuff. It was just in the way. So I am switching over to the AverMedia mic arm, which allows me to still get the mic actually even closer than it was before, to position it comfortably where I want, keep the cable nice and tucked away, and then literally just go yeet when I don't want it. And then I can even move it. Theoretically, I could position it over here for the other desk too. I haven't messed with that too much. I don't know if it will reach quite enough. But at least until it breaks from me like forcibly moving it all over the place, this is going to be great. Now I'm going to cover up the AverMedia logos because that's just obnoxious. I don't want it to look like all of my streams and videos are sponsored by AverMedia or something. But hot damn. I am very excited. What's up, Wizard CM? I did not see your wave there. My apologies. Seems to be working okay. Hopefully the audio balance is okay. If the music's too loud, let me know. But yeah, so our goal today is a couple things. We are first and foremost... I don't know the best way to show this off. Let me pull this up. We are first and foremost, like, mainly focusing on cleaning up the desk setup. So, I have some goals with this. We're going to talk about it, whatever. But, you know, we're going to be tearing down a lot of the desk and rebuilding a lot of stuff. Secondarily, I am also stress testing my NDI setup. So, I've been teasing for a while and building up to moving my... I am pushing that the wrong way. Moving my... Oh yeah, I've been pushing my hair this way since I got it cut because that's how it naturally fell, and I was like, oh, maybe it's supposed to go this way. But I'm fairly certain my part is over here. And so I think it was just luck, and I really need to be pulling it this way. But whatever, I'll figure that out. I look ridiculous in the meantime. It's fine. I finally got a haircut. I at least don't look like a caveman anymore. I've been teasing for a while. I got a big investment in the studio from the wonderful people over at Bird Dog so that I can convert my entire studio to NDI and use a unified broadcast workflow across the studios, or across all the sets in the studio. And I can finally start to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to do a desktop view here. Okay, this looks really goofy. So this is the NDI camera app, which allows me to switch between things. So my main camera you're seeing now is run through a Bird Dog Flex 4K. So it's just run through NDI. I have no clue what these green and red color bars are at the top. They're not in the OBS capture. I'm not worried about it right now. But then we have so many other NDI sources. It's amazing. So in terms of computer captures, I have both my desktop. Oh, that gets wild. And my main webcam here. Or my main webcam, the upper webcam, added streaming through NDI scan converter. I don't know why that's frozen other than the fact that it's... Oh, it's because it's activated in OBS. And that webcam cannot be activated in two places. But I just need to re-add it to OBS as an NDI source. That's fine. I also have the retro streaming rigs screens. Hopefully nothing is showing on them. Although the monitors are turned off, so it's not going to show anything. This isn't perfect yet. But I do have cameras. So I've got the super wide angle camera view from the retro setup immediately accessible here. I've got a new overhead camera, which I can control an optical zoom of to zoom in here. Obviously, I need to fix the angle, but for my Pokemon card openings and stuff, this is a sharper, brighter, and clearer image with autofocus and optical zoom for my Pokemon openings and things like that, which is phenomenal. I've got... This is the main webcam I just showed you. I've got the HuddleCam HD Pro NDI camera over sitting on my LG CX in case I want to do any game streams from there. I've got the HuddleCam HD on my Glitchart PC right here. That's just connected over USB. I've got... That one's not going to work. I've got another overhead cam with optical zoom. Oh no, this is a PTZ camera over on the workbench side. So I got full control over this baby. For when I'm streaming from the workbench. I've got an overhead on the workbench, again, with optical zoom. It is zoomed in very far. But it's there. Obviously, that set needs cleaned up as well. I've got the main webcam for the retro setup. And then I've got one more PTZ camera sitting up over on a shelf that I can have auto track me through the studio. I can come down here. Hello! I can literally have it track me as I move. I can't show this in this software, but I can show it later on in the streams. Currently, everything's a disaster, so we don't really want this to be our test case, but I've got full control. And I've got here... I haven't hooked this up. It needs a firmware update and all sorts of stuff, but I've got a controller for all of this. So I haven't figured out which setup I want to be my main, like, the setup I'm controlling everything from. But, or I could just modularly, because it's PoE, it's power over Ethernet. All this stuff is PoE. So that's the amazing part, is they hooked me up with a big-ass Netgear audio-video switcher. And so I have everything connected over power over Ethernet. So the PTZ and the overhead cameras are powered over Ethernet, and then all of the Flex 4K inputs for the HDMI inputs are powered over Ethernet. And I still got like 6 more of those Flex inputs to add other cameras to keep building the different angles in the studio. And I can literally just plug this in any of the PoE ports and control the PTZ cameras. I can control color. I can switch presets, switch between them. Like I said, I still got to firmware update this. I haven't actually fully learned it yet, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are very close to being up and operational with this. And then we have little things like getting the Twiddler operational. And then I'm currently hoping I can work with PreSonus to... I just realized my sub counter in Stream Elements is completely inaccurate. Oh, what? Can I refresh? Refresh. I don't think that's going to do it. Maybe I need to log into Stream Elements. Anyway, I'm hoping to work with PreSonus to get one of their... There we go. One of their quantum audio interfaces. So I can run all of the XLR mics from across the studio into one place too, and that's going to run off my Mac Mini. I am pretty much done working with audio in Windows. I've had too many driver issues, especially on AMD systems, Threadripper and stuff like that. I've just had too many DPC latency issues, too many blue screens, too many whatever, on top of the fact that this new interface will be Thunderbolt 3, and Threadripper doesn't support Thunderbolt in most cases, especially the new system I'm moving to. So, should be really exciting. So the next step is just getting the additional cameras hooked up and operational. I am running into a couple issues in that the GoPro I use for my little mic arm cam and things like that aren't cooperating with the Flex 4K inputs for some reason. I have an email chain going with BirdDog so I can get that sorted. And then after that, every webcam that's decent enough to use, I'm hooking up to a computer throughout the studio at some point and sending it over NDI as well. So I'm going to have like a shelf for my Pokemon storage shelf, or a camera for my Pokemon storage shelf, just a bunch of random little angles, all sorts of stuff. Maybe one in my server rack just to look at the blinky lights sometime, and things like that. This is going to be pretty crazy. Are you using vMix or OBS? Currently OBS, because all this like custom layout, fancy stuff isn't really well supported in vMix. Like, you can do some stuff, but the community plugin system and ecosystem and things like that in OBS is just way higher tier than vMix. So vMix might... so BirdDog has an app called BirdDog Central or something like that, Central Pro, that I'm going to be testing out and using soon. And if that can handle all my NDI mixing and scene switching that I want to do, or source switching that I want to do, then I'll stick with OBS. I may need to use vMix as like an intermediate kind of source mixing kind of tool and then still pipe that to OBS. But yeah, their browser source is not super great. Like, it's a cool program, and I've been using it for tutorial recording lately because it has ISO recording, or basically the ability to record all of your sources at once losslessly. So for my editor, this has been game-changing because I can record all of my cameras. Like, I could record my entire studio plus my screen all at the same time to separate tracks, and then my editor can make all the choices of where everything goes instead of me having to manage it live, which is huge. But I'm not sure vMix really holds it up for the kind of live streaming I want to do with all the custom integrations and things like that. Let me actually pull this up. BirdDog got back to me about the... I'm having an issue with the GoPro and the the DJI Osmo Pocket. Or not, no. The Zcam E1. I'm having an issue with both of those going into it. So they're outputting some sort of weird format. It's supposed to be 1080p 60, but the flexes are having issues with it. But it's only the action cams. The normal mirrorless cameras are working perfectly. I don't believe it. You're live. I know. It's been a little too long. I'm currently not convinced I'll get to stay very long because on the baby monitor, I can hear my kid kicking his crib. I don't know why he should be exhausted. I don't know why he's just deciding not to sleep. Other than to be difficult on a day I want to stream. Oh, it looks like his mom's in there with him. That's unfortunate. So we may not have a hugely long stream, but I wanted to get the ball rolling again and start streaming again because I need to. All right, sent that firmware info off. But yeah, going great. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Sandy W159, thank you for the backing track music. You're welcome. Thank you for the bits. Can't you also do that using Source Record plugin? Technically, it's not a smooth experience, but you can only do it for like a couple sources. Like, you only get a couple NVENC sessions, and you can't really queue that up with X264. Whereas this is all using just like lossless AVI codecs, which don't have any major CPU overhead, and it's just dumping them to disk. You can't really do it on the scale that I'm doing it with OBS. Without a bunch of OBS instances, and again, you don't have the encoder headroom nor the compositing headroom for all of that. So, on a small scale, yeah, kinda. On the scale that I'm doing it now just for tutorials and then wanting to do it for these bigger things, no. But yes, I am finally live. It has been... what a hell of a month. February was just a dumpster fire from every possible angle. From stuff happening behind the scenes, to just world events, to drama with a microphone that may or may not be named, which I have one final video coming on. I am not going to tease it because I want so badly for no one to scoop this idea. It's going to be amazing. I'm waiting on something to arrive, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with that microphone in a good way. It's not going to be like tearing it down, you know, being nasty or whatever. Nothing like that. It's going to be a fun video. But I do technically have one more video coming on it, just as a fun project, as a gateway to other projects. And I think you all, like, it's going to blow your minds when you see it. But I got to check my UPS updates. I am waiting for something to arrive to make this happen. And it's going to be great. But yeah, so finally live. Hopefully got, yeah, fresh look, fresh month. Things should be off on the right foot. Hopefully things get better. Hopefully I don't have to have any major conflicts with other content creators moving forward. What a ridiculous month. All right. Yeah, it looks like the part will be here Friday, so, or the thing to do it. Not a part, but you know what I mean. So that means I will be able to hopefully make that video over the weekend, maybe. Get it out next week. I have two packages to open before we start messing with the desk. We have one from Derek Smiths over on our Discord server, and one that I'm told is from Stereo Sniper on our Discord server. These arrived in my P.O. box. I just haven't had the time to open them on stream or anything, so we're going to check them out. I have literally on my desk right now, the B-Mic stuff was hilarious. You could say that. So I've got like synth stuff. I've got my Stream Deck and macro pad I had to move for stuff because I've got glitch art over here. I've got keyboards from where I was troubleshooting things. I have pliers and cable splitters and terminators for Ethernet ends because I've been running. I had to run so much Ethernet wiring for all this new setup. Like I am at about 1,500 feet of Cat 6A ran through this studio now. And I still got to cut some smaller Ethernet cables for every one of the little flex units I had. So my fingertips have been on fire, but that's all right. All right, let's see what Derek Smiths sent us. Oh, we got a note. Say what? Join us on Discord, discord.gg/eposvox. Got a handwritten note. Epos, just wanted to send a smile. I'm imagining Derek has like just a god tier voice just because he sent something. Epos, just wanted to send a small gift from the Etsy store that I started, Pin and Pixel. Feel free to promote or not promote it. I just wanted to send a thank you gift for all your insight and awesome community. Haven't had something like this since the early 2000s. What? What is this? What is this? How's the penmanship though? It looks fine. Looks pretty good. Actually, it's better than mine. Like, I'm not... Like, it is way better than mine. Oh, dope! I think they were asking about this at one point. All right, so I'm going to pull up the Etsy store so I can link you all. This is a very valued member of our Discord community. How did they spell it? Pin in Pixel. I don't know. They put an ampersand in their handwriting. I don't know how that translates to the Etsy URL. Because obviously, ampersand doesn't go in there. Pin and Pixel. At least I don't think you can put ampersands in URLs. Have I misunderstood how URLs work my entire life? I guess technically you could. I don't know now. Is this it? I think this is it. It's so hard. Nope, that's not it. It's so hard to find just the seller. Am I dumb? Search seller. Okay. I would love to link this to you. In Pixel. Maybe it's if I just put it one word. I don't use Etsy a whole lot. I buy like gifts or like niche. Oh, here we go. Now it's showing the store names below the pins, but it's not showing me. It's just finding me items, not stores. Search by. Nope. Filters. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Here, Etsy. And Pixel. Well, regardless, I'm going to show you what these are. Is it Pixel Pin? I don't think it is. Pin in Pixel? Nope. Nope. Not that. Someone ping Derek on Discord and get the link. Alright, let's get these. All this suspense and build up. These have lost their backing. That is unfortunate. I have maybe done that. Or the postal carrier did that. I can fix it though. Easy fix. I think. Oh no, they came completely detached. Oh no, they didn't. Hey, although taking the back off will be a problem. But it's fine. I can fix them later. So he's been producing little I gotta focus to show you this. Little tiny baby pixel enamel pins. Although they're not enamel. But you know, little pins. These are adorable. So you got characters from olden days. You even got Ness. I am not doing these any justice. I do not want to... Yeah, these are Earthbound. I do not want to zoom in or like mess up my focus, but I don't have another camera readily available. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it for the memes, and then I can just focus back later. Ugh. There we go. So these are super cool. So if you don't know, I'm a huge pin and sticker. I'm not gonna say collector because like I don't have a, like I'm not building a specific collection. These are amazing though, by the way. These are awesome. So I wouldn't say I'm a collector, but I have pins everywhere. I have all these little like cork boards and pin boards and stuff covered in pins, and I put stickers on everything. So these are right up my alley. I have to get my focus back now. I think that's good. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna go shoot a video like tomorrow or something and forget about this, and it's gonna be slightly out of focus. Should be fine. But yeah, these look awesome. Super shouts out to Derek for sending it. Someone get his Etsy link. Send me that good Etsy link, dog. Can't find it. Okay. Anyway, all right. We also got something from Stereo Sniper. I moved this stuff out of the way because I'm going to keep the letter, but gotta get the garbage out of here because it's not productive to cleaning up the desk if we still got garbage everywhere. What's up, Unknown 200X? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Can't promise it'll be a long one. It is midnight and my kid is refusing to sleep still, but need to get some stream time in. All right, what do we got from Stereo? Yo, what? Oh, these are sick. All right, so these are from Mediocrity. These are dope. Okay. So we've got 3 shirts here in this really cool design. We've got Snorlax. We've got Gengar. This one is probably my favorite. This is absolutely sick looking. And then we got one with Charmander as well. These are sick. Thank you so much, Stereo Sniper. These are amazing. Even got my size correct. Hell yeah! These are... Look at these! I gotta admit, it's really hard for me to justify buying t-shirts anymore unless they're just like so S-tier on brand. Just because I have so many, but I'm cycling through soon and getting rid of a bunch of Vogue clothes soon, so hopefully I can clear up space. But sending them my way gives me an excuse. If I'm not the one who chooses to add them to my collection, then it's fine, right? Wink, wink. Totally. Okay. Let me go. This is not a productive angle. I was supposed to have moved this back. What's your size? Large. North American large, I guess, is technically correct. Let me adjust our PTZ here. Whoop. Can I get a zoom out? Nope. Okay. We can at least get over here. All right, I'm going to go toss these on the clothes pile, and we're going to start tearing down a desk. Oh, by the way, that rug you see, the one with all the circles, that is... Here, what am I pointing for? I can literally, like... Oh, God. Okay, I am so sorry. That probably made you very, very motion sick. I apologize. That was not cool. That rug is from Glitch Goods. Rob Sheridan. He did a bunch of the art and stuff for 9 Inch Nails and things like that. He has his own, like, glitch art shop. And he makes amazing stuff. And that is a bunch of like old school video rental store stickers and things like that. It is so good. It's going in front of my CRT set once I get that cleaned up. Y'all see any good news in the streaming front lately? Hear anything? See anything? All right. Let's, I guess, start tearing down the desk. I am really concerned. I really hoped my kid would go back to sleep. Let me see if my wife's still in there with him. They are. That is unfortunate. All right. Hopefully, we can at least get another half hour going, I guess. 3 months! Billy J. Bryant with the tier 1 sub. You didn't see the Artesian stuff? I saw that. That's not... I don't want to talk about that. It was a thing. I don't think it needed to be a thing so badly. It just sucked. And that company clearly has other issues given they're like getting investigated for tax fraud or something. What a wild company. Anyway. Seems like companies are throwing things under the bus every month lately. All right. So the goal here that we need to accomplish is I am really not happy with my desk as it is. And even my wife pointed out when I was describing my plan, they said that, you know, they don't feel like I've ever had a productive desk. So when I designed this desk, I designed it when we moved in to our previous apartment. Tax evasion. What if I told you about campaign funds? Never mind. When I moved into my previous apartment, well, the last apartment we lived in, we're in a house now. I really wanted an L desk. We had extra space on the wall, so I had room for my wife's desk on what would have been, you know, over here, then this desk, and I wanted to extend it with an L, because I always wanted to have gaming and work, or work and gaming, kind of together, but still separated, so I could do dual PC streaming, so I could literally turn and have separation of work and play. Well, now my main gaming PC is in the house. So I still game in here sometimes, especially if I want to be loud on voice chat or whatever, and I don't want to wake the kid up because I usually game at night. I got like the Xbox Series S and X over here behind the monitor. But realistically, this side, as you can literally see from all the stuff sitting on it, basically just turns into lazy storage or ongoing project hell. So we've got synth stuff I've been playing with and working on. We've got all the stuff for all the Ethernet cables I've been making, the labels for the terminations. We've got an audio interface, macro pads I need to hook back up. We got capture cards from when I was testing the NUC. We got guitar pedal. We got multiple keyboards. We got paperweight. All sorts of stuff. Because I'm never really working over here until I absolutely need to. And then when I need to, I have to just basically shove all this stuff aside and work. It's time to turn it into a U-desk. Well, see, the second problem is I kind of already did that. All right, I really don't like... I keep closing the app that allows me to control the PTZ cam. Hang on one sec. Zoom back out. I feel like I should be able to zoom out more than that. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so I technically turned it into a U-desk with my glitch art set up here. So this is a monitor hooked up to a dedicated PC for me to do all my VHS capture stuff, and then I have all my glitch art hardware over here. Which this was an ideal solution when I first started it out. I was like, hey, this will work great. And now I have so many like tools for it and things that it's basically a pile of junk, and I'm already having trouble using it. So my theoretical idea... I don't know how I got muted. Okay, I am now unmuted. My bad. That was weird. I think I hit the wrong pedal button. My bad. So, I think the solution is to kind of start ditching this side. I got very stuck in the idea of what this side of the desk should be ever since I built the desk concept. This would have been 2018. This was going to be my main editing workstation. Keep in mind, 2018 being in a different place, but the same desk structure. This is going to be my main workstation with whatever I need for this to do work, edit, create my videos, film, etc. This would be gaming side as well as benchmarking PCs. So you can't really see this, but I've got my test bench up here. I've got dual monitors, and then I have at least 3 tower computers below the desk. These were supposed to be my benchmark PCs. So it's supposed to be, I've got like a low, medium, and high configuration plus the test bench for like new hardware I'm cycling in and out. And the idea was I was going to run them all through a KVM, and when I need to test stream settings and stuff, I would be able to quickly test them across a variety of different hardware. That has never once happened. I've booted up some of these smaller PCs when I need to test specific little things, but I have never used that idyllic workflow that I have been locked into. And instead, it completely locks in what this desk can be used for and doesn't allow me to do anything else. And I think I need to finally accept that so I can turn the space into, sorry, I'm getting toasty, into something more productive. Now, I also have to be careful here. I have to combat my ADHD tendencies, because currently I'm obsessed with quite a few things. I'm currently learning guitar, which I was unable to do as a kid. I went and picked up my childhood/teenager guitar from my parents that they got me, and assuming I get to it after the stream, this will be day 4 of me taking like video lessons and doing practices and stuff, just so I can get the feel for strumming and fretting. Literally just like 2 days in a row is a new record compared to what I could do as a kid. So it's been revolutionary just being able to like stick with it for more than one day at a time. But like my initial gut reaction here is like, okay, I need to get serious about this. I need to get the guitar stuff moved over here. I need to get my keyboard set over here and make this like a music capture workstation. I'm not a musician. I probably never will be a musician. I'm just trying to have some fun with it and get up to that point. But because it's like my hyper focus right now, my brain's like, oh, I need to get everything set up here. But realistically, I should and could blend the workflow a little bit, because I think having this as my gaming side for when I do game in here is still a good idea. And apologies, the AC is going to kick on. So I want to keep my gaming mouse and a keyboard accessible. But I do think using that space more for my glitch art hardware. So, for example, I will pull up this one I'm borrowing from a lovely gentleman by the name of Tony. If I don't knock everything down here. You can't see this at all. Okay, yes you can. This is called the Vortex Decoder. It is an insane glitch art device with a bunch of knobs and dials. Please don't fall. And I have a lot of other stuff just like that over here on the glitch art side. Like this thing, the Chroma Corruptor. And all of them have to be wired in with composite video and audio and stuff like that. But a lot of things with dials and knobs, and then of course the actual synth gear that I want to hook up and not just fumble around and keep dropping. Like I want it set up to where I can quickly grab and do what I want to do so I can get in the creative zone. Because what I keep running into right now is I got my work stuff down pat, even with the nightmare scenario of stuff being everywhere. Like the core focus of sitting down and editing or shooting a tutorial remains preserved, and that workflow is locked in. Doing anything more fun is not. It's literally me trying to hook this stuff up and fumbling with it and getting, fighting the setup, which gets in the way of the creative process and prevents me from just sitting down and creating. And I need more of that in my life. And so I think the solution is that we are going to gut the test bench scenario pretty much gone out of this setup. I don't even need the test bench anymore for my main PC for over here. I can just use the Intel NUC that I got and reviewed. So that can literally just go behind stuff and never be seen. Saves me this whole corner. So I think I can take the Commodore monitor, the CRT here, plop it in the corner, take most of this glitch art gear, lay it on the desk in a way that makes sense, that I can access and use, redo all my audio setups so that I can prepare for the eventual switch to Mac for audio, which I can't fully commit to yet till I have the rest of the hardware. But I'm using my M1 Mac Mini purely as an audio controller and device at the moment, or moving forward. I think that's the play, is I still got to be mindful of what, not go too far into the hyper-focus rabbit hole right now, but to use this. So there was I was watching a video from Adam Savage, and I think he said this in a few now, but a way he helps his own ADHD, which he's undiagnosed, but he's fairly certain he has ADHD, is that whenever he needs to figure out where to put something or where something goes and where he wants to put something, he will think about where the first place he would look for it and go put that item there. And applying that to this kind of scenario, instead of trying to force this side of the desk that has literally never done its job, I'm just going to put the stuff that I want to be there, or that I would hope to be there, over there, and actually use it. So that's my thinking. Like I said, we probably don't have a ton of time to work on it tonight, but probably over the next couple nights, I am going to be streaming this, and we'll build up footage, because I'm going to do a whole new desk tour video, so some of this will be included. We'll talk about the new stuff I'm using, the new hardware, yada yada. But I think that's the goal that we're going to set, big picture, and work towards. And I think it's reasonable, and it makes sense. Hunter says his only solution is use a KVM and share one monitor between them. Yeah, and that gets funky. See, I had the ultra-wide I use now, if I switch to this camera. I'm using an ultra-wide now instead of my dual studio 4K monitors, because it's actually worked out for me, other than screen captures are a little funky. But I had it in the corner with the M1 Mac Mini thinking, oh, I'll just use the M1 Mac Mini. That'll be perfect. And then I literally never used it because it's over here out of the way, and I had no reason to use it. So I brought it over here and tried using it, realized it still wasn't the workflow for me, but I actually at least got to try it out and do what I wanted to do for it. So I totally understand that problem. Thank you for your latest YouTube video. I want to get some decent sound out of this crappy mic. Oh, are you talking about... Are you talking about some crispy bacon? If you mean the PreSonus, I didn't think it was crappy, but if you're talking about sizzling your crispy bacon, well, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Oh boy, people had so many hot takes on that whole thing. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. If I know what's good for me, I'll probably leave it at that, but I don't want to. All right. So, I said I requested an hour at least to stream. We've got like 20 minutes we can try to work on this stuff and set the framework and then maybe stream more tomorrow, assuming my wife doesn't get the kid to bed. I don't think it's happening right now. He seems wide awake for some reason. You ever consider reviewing the Rode NT Mini? Yes, I actually have it on a shelf on my to review shelf. It'll happen eventually. It's on my list. How much EQ does the MV7 take to sound decent? Probably not that much. I've heard it sound really good. I don't sound great on it. It's pretty crunchy, but I mainly test it over USB. But for what someone even commented on my video today saying that they're surprised mine sounds so thin. So I need to test it again over XLR, and maybe mine's gone out somehow. And in which case I'll email Shure and we'll have a back and forth and see if I can get a replacement. Maybe it sounds better. But yeah, you can send me your bacon to me to give it a home and I'll wrestle it into submission. No. It has, like I said, we have one more video coming on it. It has another life to live. Not sending it to anyone. We have one final resting place to put it into. I'm sure someone will have something to say about it. In the medical profession. All right. I guess step one, let's clear off some stuff that doesn't belong here at all. That's the goal, right? I just hope no one saw that stream. I guess that's all I have to say about that. All right. So we're gonna fall into a pitfall that we're kind of going to just move some stuff around instead of putting it away, because some of the stuff needs kept out for, like, I'm specifically been keeping this stuff out to work on Ethernet cables, so I kind of just want to put it with the Ethernet cable stuff for now, and I can behind the scenes like go through and clean up later, but the first goal is to figure out the structure for the desk. All right, stuff like this, I have my Stream Deck XL. This actually goes back into the setup, and then we have this macro pad that also goes back into the setup, but it literally had to be moved off my desk for space. So these are just gonna hang out. I'll put them down on the VCRs for a sec. Oh my God, the Artesian people put out a video. Hold up. We gotta watch this. Hold on. The Artesian people put out a video. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so morbidly curious. All right. Let's watch this together. Oh dear. I hope. Can you all? Well, you all be able to hear it probably.
Last night on our platform on Twitch, a platform that many amazing creators helped me to create in no small part.
The audio quality is so bad. I know that's not the point. All right, let's try again.
Last night on our platform on Twitch, a platform that many amazing creators helped me to create in no small part. I glossed over a few amazing creators in a PC giveaway, and I absolutely should not have done that. And I did it in a stupid way. Really stupid way. I'm extremely sorry about that. Kia, Strawberry, Protege, and any others who are hurt by this. I would not intend that for you, ever. So sorry. That's not how anyone should be treated about that. Kia, Strawberry, way. Really. That's not how anyone should be treated. We have a platform capable of building people up. And we're going to use that platform going forward to do an even better job of building people up, never tearing them down. It will not happen again. So going forward, any ambassador is eligible to win the PCs. Any ambassador at all.
What was the sigh? Yeah, where's the dog? Where's him sitting in his mansion with his dog? What was that sigh? That sounded like the most, I don't want to say this. All in the future, all ambassadors will. I guess they're going to have to be able to win PCs. What the Dude.
Right back to the rules that we had in place before. And we're going to do everything that we can to do an even better job of helping creators to create and helping the community that we built to be a more inclusive and valuable place to be. I don't really do videos like this a lot, and I don't really know what to say. But I'm extremely sorry, and I wouldn't want to have been treated that way. Stupid. Super, super stupid. And I won't do it again.
How old is he? It was super, super stupid. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm an influencer, but I'm also an executive. And those boundaries can get blurred.
The boundaries get blurred between being an influencer and executive. So you're saying it's normal? I mean, keep in mind, this is one of those things where, like, I know it is, but he's saying the quiet part out loud. It's just expected and normal that you just shit on your ambassadors as an executive? I'm sorry?
I know what to do. I appreciate all the feedback from all of you. I know what to do. And those boundaries can get blurred. I know what to do.
Is he saying I know what to do? I thought he didn't know what to say or do.
I appreciate all the feedback from all of you. We spent some time looking at all of it, ingesting, thinking. We will do better. Thank you for your patience, and we hope to create amazing things together real soon.
That was some... Oh, wow. This was from March 1st. How did I not see this before? This was from yesterday. Huh. It literally sounded like he looked up apology videos, like from freaking, who was it? T. Martin? Oh, hey, the kid went back to sleep. From like T. Martin and stuff. Just looked up these apology videos. And just tried his best to act his ass off. To make it. And the squinting, when he doesn't normally squint in the studio, that was weird. That was weird. So this is one of those, like, double-edged swords, where obviously it was demanded that he apologize and do whatever, and he did the thing, and so, like, you have to acknowledge that he did the thing in some capacity, because otherwise why demand it? But also, realistically, how can you say you had no intention of hurting these people's feelings when you're freaking memeing on them? Like, what did you think their reaction was going to be? You know, on a scale of like, oh no, you didn't say my name on stream, on one end. In the middle is like, oh boo-hoo, Jay said he hates raids. And then on the other end is this of, lol, you entered our giveaway, but you don't got enough viewers, buddy. Why would you think... What? And the idea... that he thinks that they would still want to work with him. So obviously if someone's desperate enough, they'll take a free PC if they're going to offer a free PC anyway. But also Jay offered Kia a free PC in place of the company anyway. But like, after you treat someone like that, why would you think that they'd want to keep working with you? Why would you think that that relationship could be repaired? Like, this is one of those things where theoretically you could save PR, although they still have whatever tax stuff or whatever other illegal stuff those videos were pointing out going on. But why would you possibly think in a scenario like that when you could say something about a person like that and that the relationship could ever be repaired? I know a little something about not repairing relationships from the past month. Multiple of them. You don't expect that to happen. So I know, like, theoretically they might be able to build back some sort of PR for this company. I don't entirely know how. But to think that the specific people involved would want to work with you just feels really bizarre and out of place. I don't really know there. All right, the boy's still crying. The wife put him down and he's still not happy. The wife. I hate saying that. That's not a good way to refer to your partner, but it's offhand. I think I gotta go deal with the kid stuff. I laid out the plan in this stream. I may come back and we'll do like a secondary late night stream if y'all are up for that. We've done that a few times. Otherwise, we'll come back tomorrow night and do a proper desk setup stream because I don't know what the hell's going on with my child. But we got like 5 minutes to let him figure it out. We're gonna at least keep moving stuff off the desk, but and just to be clear to any company out there or other creator, if you're gonna meme on someone's viewership or them on your live stream, they're not gonna continue being a company. They're not a company, like a client, a customer, a friend. It's not gonna happen. I don't know why. Especially, I'm sorry, I don't know why this is bothering me so much. Especially given that the exchange of the PCs is like in response for promotion. Like, yeah, let me keep shouting out this company on stream who the entire streaming community at this point knows treated me like shit. Did you see Meta PC's video? No. What am I looking for? I know we got a lot of new followers, so we wanted to say hello and tell you a little bit more about Meta PCs.
Hey guys, I know we have a lot of new followers that have just found us, so I wanted to take a second to tell you a little bit more.
Okay, that's what your text said.
Since the 6th grade.
It wasn't much, but it was honest work.
In 2020, we started Meta PCs with customer service in mind. Look, there's a lot of companies that you can buy a custom PC from, but...
All right, dear video editors for every PC building company ever, a de-esser, please use it.
And taking care of our employees and building the best custom computers on the planet. So if you're looking for a new PC or you want to partner up, visit us today at metapcs.com.
Okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I guess that's a good timing to promote yourself. Why did they get a bunch of followers from this? Was there just a lot of people being like, hey, here's a company that's not shit or something? That seems really weird. Who do they work with? Where's their, like, partners? Creators. Duh. Oh god, the website UI changed. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, yikes. There's some good names on there, but I'm gonna be a yikes dog to any company working with the quartering, so there's that. Yeah. They promoted their partner program on the same day the Artesian thing went down. Ah, I see. Oh, that was a different video. Say what? Oh, this is... Okay, hold up. We were watching the wrong video.
Hey guys, Zach here with Meta PCs. I've got Todd, Kyle, Tony here. Guys, wanted to make a quick video to tell you about the Meta PCs partner program and why it's different from other programs out there. So there's affiliate programs right now that are floating around other companies, and they're signing up people, giving them codes and links without them necessarily using that product. At Meta PCs, we...
That's like most affiliate programs, and why I keep telling small streamers to not, you know, not do the G Fuel affiliate links and stuff, because if you're just promoting stuff free, like, it's polluting your brand. It's just blah. But yeah, I'm not... These seem like cool people, but I'm not going to work with a company that is funding someone like the quartering. All right. I really got to go now, guys. I'm so sorry. I really thought the kid would go to bed by now. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry. We may have a secondary late stream. Stay tuned on Discord, discord.gg/eposfox if I go back live. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. We have a lot of work to do on this desk. So, like, this isn't a, I'll see you next stream, and then it's 3 months later. It's within 24 hours, we're doing this. All right, peace.